There's been a lot of focus on the new Warlock class in Diablo 2, but there's another build lurking in the shadows that might be the MF king of this expansion. This is my new Barb, and he has one job: find the rarest and most expensive item in the game. Sunder Charms changed quite a bit in Diablo 2's new expansion. Sure, they made them even more broken, but now they are super rare, as they should be for such endgame chase items. These things are very powerful, and if you get the right rolls, they can be worth ungodly amounts. But if you don't know how to find them, then you probably never will. There's a lot of rumors circulating the internet right now about how to actually find these, so let's set the record straight. Sunders drop from heralds. Heralds have a 2% chance to hunt you after killing an elite, champion, or boss in a terror zone. Heralds have 5 different tiers to them depending on how many you've defeated in the game already. Most people think that you can only find Sunder Charms from the 4th and 5th tier of heralds, but this rumor is false. While it's true that only the 4th and 5th tiers can pull from the desecrated treasure class, the loot tables in this expansion were reworked a bit. If you get super lucky and any of the early heralds decide to drop a unique grand charm, which would usually be a Geeds, that charm can instead roll as a Sunder. Here is the full clip of me finding a Sunder charm off from the very first herald of the game. And if you were paying attention to those other clips, that's actually the second time I found one off of a Herald of Fright, or Tier 1. So, knowing that any herald can theoretically drop a Sunder, and that only elite, champion, and boss guilds can spawn heralds, I've devised a strategy to strike it rich in this new expansion. With heralds being so rare, there's only one thing better than looting them. Looting them twice. With this build, we get 2 bites at the apple, so to speak, with regard to finding these rare and valuable charms. This is a Zerker barb built in a pretty unique way. I might have just converted my Sank Zerker, honestly. This barb reaches the 105 cast breakpoint, so he can teleport around terror zones fast. This gear certainly isn't ideal, but I've included a link below if you want to see the best in slot stuff. Magic Find really doesn't matter much, because when we get to the heralds that pull from the desecrated treasure class, that loot table only contains Sunder Charms, and MF has no effect on whether it pulls from that table or not. So this barb is geared for violence. The find item skill allows us to loot a corpse twice, and anything over 70% in this is good enough. From there, we are maximizing the damage of Berserk, our main attack. Another important skill is Howl. This is how we clear out the trash when approaching a unique monster. Casting this will cause all non-elite or non-champion monsters to run away scared. We do have Concentrate for the magic immunes, and our Act 2 Might Merc also helps with that. While it's okay to stay on Players 1 if you want to, the chances of finding Sunder Charms do increase with player count. If you don't have 8 accounts like us tryhards, don't worry. With the following strategy, you'll spawn so many heralds that it just won't matter. First, terrorize an entire act with the new shard pieces. Then, start at one end and headhunt all the uniques and champions. I would highly suggest Act 1 because it's filled with champs and is a lot easier for this barb, but jam whatever place you want. Our friend SirWhatsHisName put together a chart showing how to navigate each area in any terror zone, which is super helpful for this strategy. If you get 6 or 7 heralds in an act, which has been about average for me, then feel free to terrorize another one and keep the streak going. This is still gonna be a grind, but certainly one that gives us the best chance at striking it rich. Hot take, I absolutely love that these things are rare now. Making items easy to find solo is a fast track to turning this game into Diablo 4.